Hey there DIYers, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at Century Products light sensing countdown timer with remote control. Got 3 different versions of it, so let's get into it. All right, so this is one of the very first products that I've been sent by a company to review. And this one again is from Century Products. And so they have 3 different versions here. And so it's a 1 outlet, a 2 outlet, and a 3 outlet. They all seem to have the very same specs. So it says it's features for use for outdoors with 2-hour, 4-hour, 6-hour, or 8-hour countdown function. The outlet can be operated via the handy remote control with dusk dawn on-off switch with 1 outlet with ground. Do not exceed electrical ratings. Of course, that's for the 1, and this is the model. It's a BNC 60/U20 or U204R, and then the U205R and the U206R. So the difference is this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3 outlets. Looks like all the specifications are identical. It's 120 volt, 60 hertz, up to 1875 watts maximum. It's a 15 amp resistive and general purpose, 10 amp tungsten, half horsepower. It's got a remote control that operates at the 433.92 megahertz, and it's got one of the little 23 amp 12 volt batteries inside they provide. So let's go ahead and open one of these up. We'll do the 1 outlet just to take a look, see what's inside. So of course it's got the little remote, and the remote looks like it uses that 12 volt battery. And then it's got a little operational instructions in it. And of course it does also provide the battery, and it's plastic wrap, so you have to break that open to get it to make proper contact. So looking at these, looks like they're nice and well made. They've got a screw there to like if you're mounting it, and so it'll slot on there. And I think you can also use this to tie it off on something. And the way these work is you plug it in, and it's supposed to dangle down so that, you know, for weatherproof, or when it's raining, whatever, rain will drip off and not actually get into the outlets. I'm not sure. Looks like there may be, I'm trying to see if there was any type of water sealant inside the socket, but it doesn't appear to be. But imagine as long as it is hanging down, water just drapes off and does not actually get up into the product. Looks like there's a little bit of a bead around here to help the water not come up onto the actual socket area. And again, so it's got a 2-hour, 4-hour, 6-hour, and 8-hour setting, as well as a dusk and dawn, and then just a constant on and then off. And the way these work, so it's got a light sensor on it, and that, say if you set it at the 2-hour, then once the sensor senses that it is dusk, when sun sets, then it will turn on. And so then it'll go for the 2 hours, and then it'll shut off. And then the same corresponding for each setting for 4, 6, or 8 hours. So once it's dusk, it will turn on, and then once it hits that timer, it will shut off. And if you have it set to the dusk to dawn, then it will it'll turn on at dusk, and then when it senses light, when the sun's starting to rise again, then it will turn off. And of course with the constant on, it's just on, and then off, it's going to be off. And of course then it's got the remote control that corresponds with that, and it's got exact, you know, directions as to how the remote operates with these various settings. And all right, so it looks like the remote will override the on-off position setting, and when you turn it on, it'll come on, and then of course when you turn it off, it'll turn off. So then depending on which setting you have it on is going to, you know, initiate that sequence. But overall, it looks like nice quality product. Looks like nice and solid. It's so it again, it's So again, it's Century Products. It's designed in California, made in China, and they have a web link. I'll put that below. And so it looks like the actual model is the BNC 60 slash U204, 205, or 206, depending on which outlet, number of outlets you have. And it's HBN is the actual product made by Century Products. So we'll give this a test today. And what I'm going to do is being that what they are, it appears that, you know, the most practical application for these is that you would set them up for some type of lighting system or something that you want to come on as the sun sets and then have on the appropriate setting. So right now I currently have some deck lighting here that I've had on for some time, and the self timer that I have on it's failed, and it actually has just been staying on. And so it's right here along the deck, and it's on right now. I'm watching. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna replace it with this one, and then we'll test it. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna set it for the dusk to dawn, because we like these lights to be on all night, because occasionally we have guests in when they're here. We like there to be some additional lighting if they decide to come outside for any reason. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get this hooked up, and then we'll test it this evening when the sun sets, and make sure that it does in fact come on. And then again we'll check it in the morning when when the sun rises, and make sure that it shuts off. And then I'll give a final review on that. But anyway, so let's go ahead and replace the one we have over there, and see if this does the job. Okay, so here's the one that's failing, of course, because I got it on sunset, and you can see it's actually on. So the sensor stopped working, whatever. So what we'll do, we'll go ahead and unplug this one, and we'll get this replaced here. So we'll go ahead and get this one plugged in. Yep, get that plugged in, and then plug that in, and I'll go ahead and set it to the dusk to dawn. There's the light sensor. See how that goes. Test it tonight, and we'll come out here and check the lights, make sure that the lights do in fact work. Okay, so the lights just came on. As you can see, they're on, and it's got the little sensor there showing that it is on. And so you can see it's just about 10 minutes after sunset. So the lights did in fact come on. So now we'll check it in the morning and see where we are from there. Okay, so here we are the next morning, and just checking, and of course the lights here you can see are out, and the power there light shows out. So this thing is definitely working. And tell you, these are ideal, great for, you know, lighting around your business or home, especially like if you're looking for some type of security lighting to turn on at dusk, and then to be on for whatever set perimeter you have. So again, this is the HBN one outlet light sensing countdown timer with remote control by Century Products. They're great for perimeter lighting, anything that you want to have come on at dusk and then shut off at the setting. They're great. I'm using them for security lighting. I'm gonna put, if I got a couple more, I'm gonna put those up out front and set those up, and then I'll feel a little more secure just knowing that I have some good lighting to come on at dusk. And anyway, I'll put the link below, and you can show you where you can pick yours up, and I highly recommend going out and getting yours today. So if you like this content, please like, subscribe below, hit the notification for upcoming videos, and until next time.